Hey there, Virgo. Welcome to my channel, Missing Link Tarot. I am so glad you're here today. Thank you for joining me. I was doing the pre-shuffle and it was so intense. Pre-shuffle. No, not pre-shuffle. The preliminary reading. I was doing the preliminary reading before I really got into your reading, and this is what came out. And it's like, oh my gosh, there's so much here that I couldn't even I didn't want to forget something. So I was just like, I'm just going to leave it out. I'm going to start the video. Then I'll pause it and get, we'll do things as per usual. Um, wow. Okay, where to start? Um, essentially, essentially what I have going on here is, I kind of want to start here with the Hanged Man in reverse. So I have the Hangman in reverse here. So this is about, stalling. It's essentially stalling. It could be some kind of needless sacrifice. But I kind of also get the feeling that somebody was in a position where they were being, in hangman mode, where they weren't really doing much. They weren't really acting. They were just like watching, just gaining a perspective on a situation, I think. But I feel like now they've come out of that. So we do have here the devil um, associated with the page of pentacles. So I do want to say here um, that the page of pentacles, who is in reverse, does have some kind of negative energy that they're holding on to. Okay, so the page of pentacles, I feel like this is somebody with I want to say news, as in important information, or it could be some kind of opportunity, some kind of idea. But being in that they're in reverse, I do want to say that this is somebody. It could be somebody who's actually afraid of commitment, or somebody who's being very lazy, or at least lazy with this information. Like they don't want to give it, or this opportunity. They're just not taking it. I kind of want to say the opportunity was a romantic relationship. Because I did get the Two of Cups here, which talks about some kind of connection. Typically, yes, I'm gonna be discussing love and romance, and this would be a pure, honest, solid relationship. But it was on its side, which there could be some kind of imbalance there, or just a lack of communication, even. But this, if it's not romantic, it could be in the workplace. It could be among friends, colleagues, family, anyone really. Just some kind of some kind of relationship where, you know, I want to say things were neither here nor there. They weren't. It wasn't solid, but it wasn't unstable. It was just kind of like there, just dangling on the fence. We did have some kind of Three of Swords moment, some kind of heartbreak. I do want to say that it is. Oops, come on. That it is the Tower in this situation. Whatever the Three of Swords was, I do want to say that it was the Tower, which is some kind of sudden upheaval or ending. I kind of feel like that something was going on with this relationship. Maybe this relationship was put on hold. I want to say unexpectedly something happened with this relationship. Um, and then we did also get the Three of Cups on its side, and this for me is a lot about unconditional love, unconditional friendship. This is celebration, um, joy, just you know happiness, which I feel like the way that these fell, there was some kind of issue, some kind of inner turmoil associated with this tower. Now, I'm wondering, there may have been a breakup. Um, but here we do have this celebration coming together. So maybe there was a breakup and we got back together. But I do have here the Queen of Pentacles in reverse, which actually now that kind of makes sense. The Queen of Pentacles in reverse, you know, it could be a person, um, but I'm kind of getting more like, well, there's this jealousy. There's jealousy here. Not necessarily. I don't feel like it's coming from this person. Um, if this is a person, I'm just getting like this interesting vibe. It's questionable. I wonder if you guys, okay. Geez, I know it sounds terrible. I wonder if you guys were breaking up or broke up and then somebody became jealous because they saw that the other person had a lot of you know uh, a lot of people who were already interested in them, like suitors. A lot of suitors is the word that I want me to use. Anyways, so yeah, here in Hermit energy though, we're being very introspective. Um, having that time to meditate, that time to become really self-aware, and I think the main idea with this is that I feel like all of this information, whatever this was, I feel like it's all in the past now. I feel like that whatever the situation was, um, interesting. Okay, for some of you, this might just be indicating, um, what I said before, where it feels like there is that jealousy, but for some of you, though, I'm getting now very strong vibes of a person. Um, so, as in the Queen of Pentacles, as in somebody who is typically, they're very, very loving, very patient, very kind and generous and secure. And currently, they're kind of, they might be very much in their head right now. They are going through some kind of inner turmoil. So this very well could be this person. Yeah. Interesting. Okay. Sorry that, that had to come out. There was another story there. Okay. So then we do have the Ace of Wands, which is, I'm going to say, some kind of um, growth on an idea, some kind of expansion on an idea. It could be the, you know, um, it could be whatever this. Oops, I'm sorry. Interesting. Whatever this pentacle idea was, it could be a continuation of that. We did get the Page of Swords here, which I was glad to see. I feel like there is communication happening here. It within this relationship, within this idea, but this is honest, direct communication coming out. This is like, this is what I'm thinking. There could be, I feel like there could be some feelings here too, but not too much. We're not the Page of Cups. This is the Page of Swords, so it's more like very detail oriented, very straightforward. very observant. I also did get temperance here. Temperance is about that patience and that healing. This is doing things in moderation. You know, this is having that balance. And I did get the Eight of Wands, which is some kind of sudden movement or change or news or clarity. And I was feeling very strong. Um, I was feeling strong, you know, swift movement and swift news. Like things are happening quickly now. Things are going to progress quickly. I feel like after we've gotten through this hermit energy, this you know, inner solitude. Oh, by the way, it's cars pop up male or female. They don't have to be male or female. Okay, they, you know, it's whatever, however it fits in your story. Sorry, forgot to mention that. Okay, but coming out of this hermit energy and then progressing forward with whatever this idea was, whatever this project is now, we're starting this and we're going to do it. I want to say we're going to do it. Well, I want to say we're going to do it well, but it's more like with, you know, with clarity and with patience, and you know, there's going to be compromise. I feel like this is um, the healthy start to whatever type of relationship is happening to unfold or unravel over here in this hot mess, whatever happened. But you would know. I don't. Okay. All right. So that being said, I'm going to go ahead, put all the cards back, shuffle, and then get into the actual reading. So this is just kind of like, hey, just so you know, type thing. Cool. All right. One sec. Hey there, Virgo. All right. Welcome back. Okay. So, here's the deal. I'm just going to go ahead and split, and we're going to start drawing some cards. All right, so what can I get for Virgo for the week ahead? Interesting. Okay, so I did get the world here as the energy, which is telling me that this is some kind of cycle that you're going through. And I feel like this, the world is all about completing that cycle. I did get the Three of Wands here on top of the Ten of Swords on its side and the Page of Swords. So, do have here the Ten of Swords on its side. I kind of want to show it to you this in this orientation, this way. Um, Interesting. I wonder if this is that heartbreak moment, if this is that that tower moment. Because typically, in its upright position, okay, this could be some kind of backstabbing or drama, right? In reverse, I would say, you know, instead of being rock bottom, this is like, you can only go up from here. Or this is like recovering from some kind of backstabbing or drama. Or, you know, on our way to recovery. On its side, though, I mean, it could be either way. I will clarify it, but I'm kind of getting an escape from the darkness. We did get the Page of Swords popping up again. He was in the preliminary reading. Page of Swords, I feel like, is going to be somebody who's very open and honest at this point, or at least trying to be. They're working on it. They're working on it. Okay. I mean, that's good though. That's good. but this is somebody who's going to be very direct, who I feel like they're very determined um, to get this done, or they're determined to have some kind of communication, or to clarify some issue. And then we do have the Three of Wands here. Three of Wands is all about envisioning your future. This is like, figuring out what you want to do. And then, this is like really relying on yourself for that. This is like being able to overcome those obstacles. In some instances, it can indicate travel. You know, I'm not gonna. I want to make sure that I say that, because also the world could indicate travel. So some of you very well may be traveling, but for the majority, though, I do feel like this is more like, this is where I want to go with my life. So I guess in this way, we are getting more clarity through this process. Mm, yeah. Okay. So it's that relationship is back. That relationship is back. The one that was in the preliminary reading. Yeah, it's back again. It's just popping up. Okay. I was compelled to look into show you, but it's not. We're not gonna lay it down. Do I need any more cards from the Rider deck at this time? More cards. Okay. Okay. Energy of the Magician. So manifesting your dreams into reality. I do want to say. I'm gonna pick this apart really quick. I did get the Six of Wands here. This is that successor victory. This is like rising up against the odds. This is like getting recognition. Oh boy, there's a lot more here than I thought. Okay. Hmm. Okay, I do want to start here with the Two of Wands, just because I saw it first. So the Two of Wands is all about that determination or direction, focus towards a goal. I do feel like that this is what we're looking at. We're envisioning our future. We're looking, focusing on our goal. I want to do Knight of Swords next. So now we're moving up from the Knight, or I'm sorry, from the page to the Knight. So this is that direct communication, but this is also, going about it very determined, very, very brave. Maybe a little bit, maybe a little bit impulsive, but it's more like we're ardent. I have, oh, I would never use that. Okay. Um, a- Adamant. Okay, adamant. I'm sorry. We're very adamant about doing this. This is our thing, and it's because the thing that we found, or that we want, that we're dreaming of, that we're seeing in our future, is the Ten of Pentacles, and the Ten of Pentacles is whatever you want it to be. So I mean that makes perfect sense. The thing that we're looking at, the future that we have, is all about it could be the family, it could be the house, it could be the boat, it could be the fancy car, whatever it is for you, that is your Ten of Pentacles. I feel like what it is that we're just we're envisioning our future. This is the way we want it. We want this Ten of Pentacles, and I'm going to set my sights on it, and I'm really going to go out there and I'm going to get it, and I'm not just going to do it like willy-nilly. I'm going to do it like determined, like I am meant to. Oh, very good. Temperance is back. So temperance is all about that balance, right? That doing things in moderation. And I want to say that there is healing. Whatever this, like the drama, the backstabbing, the ooh factor, whatever the ooh factor is in your reading, I want to say we're working on healing that. We're working on balancing that, on if it's an ongoing thing. For some of you, I feel like this is going to be an ongoing issue, but we're toning it down. We're doing what we can to deal with it. Interesting. Okay, so I did get the Seven of Swords here. So the Seven of Swords is all about this is somebody's being sneaky. Somebody's trying to pull the wool over your eyes, or you're trying to pull the wool over somebody's eyes, or your own eyes, even. Somebody is trying to get away with something out of it's self-interest, really, is what it is. It could be self-preservation. All right. Just the way that it fell. Yeah. Okay. So the way that it fell on the Ten of Swords kind of makes me feel like it's such a shame you can't see this from my angle. The way that it fell on the Ten of Swords, he's kind of looking at it like, oh yes. It kind of makes me like, the vibe that I'm getting from it is that yes, I want to say some of you at least did this to yourself, or like caused this drama for yourself, trying to get away with something, trying to like be sneaky about something potentially. But then I did also get strength here. So strength is all about this is really mastering your emotions, mastering that beast within. This is interesting. I have that strong. Okay, like I just conquering the devil is what I am getting. Or the I can't explain it. In order to, okay, I feel like in order to overcome whatever this was, in order to move past whatever this darkness was, whatever the dark energy, whatever the negative energy, like whatever it is that you're um needing to heal from, I feel like it's an internal thing. This is something that was within yourself, something within yourself that you had to conquer. So I do feel like it's like negative energy, and that could just be like you telling yourself that you're not good enough. Like, I'm not good enough for that promotion, or I'm not, good enough for that person, or that business partner, or whatever. And I feel like really overcoming that part of yourself. I feel like that was a big struggle, because I feel like somebody was really lying to themselves. But we're manifesting this Ten of Pentacles. Yeah. They wanted me to see this, and a couple other cards, actually. But so under our energy of the Magician. So really manifesting our end game, manifesting our Ten of Pentacles. All right, I feel like the dark energy was really it was making somebody feel trapped, and they were just trapped in their own thoughts, essentially. But we did get the Wheel of Fortune, which is telling me we're moving on from this. We're moving on from this negative energy. We are coming out of that cycle. Like, we are moving towards destiny. There's a change of course here. We're progressing in this, so much so that we actually have the Nine of Pentacles already. Like, we're almost at the 10. It could be maybe you're not there yet. Maybe you're like, no, I'm not Nine of Pentacles yet. Well, okay, maybe not yet, but we're like headed there. We're manifesting this. We've gotten over the negative stuff. Now we're moving on to more positive energy. Now we're having that good fortune. Now we're out of this trapped, like negative stuff that we've been going through, and we're moving on to better things. So I am going to set these to the side. I want to bring out the Shadowscapes Tarot deck really quick. Do I need to actually? Interesting. Okay, I don't. Okay, that's what I'm going to do. All right, I'm going to do I'm actually going to clarify the 6 of Wands over here. This victory or success or recognition, potentially recognition, using the Shadowscapes Tarot deck. What is the 6 of Wands about? Oh, that's interesting. Okay. Okay, so I did get the Page of Cups here coming out initially. The Page of Cups is, I want to say that we're being recognized because of some kind of heartfelt message or heartfelt feelings of some kind. The Page of Cups, this is somebody who's going to be, I want to say that they're a little bit, it's interesting. Okay, so this person, that the Page of Cups is the Page of Swords, but they're more now they're coming in from the heart. We're being victorious. I feel like this is something that they don't normally do. They don't normally talk about their feelings, and by talking about their feelings, we're actually getting recognized for that. We're getting maybe the person that we're talking to about our feelings really appreciates it or something like that. It's just that we're getting that we're feeling good about it, I want to say. Did get the 5 of Cups here. The 5 of Cups is all about, I mean, it's grief, it's regret, it's disappointment, it's sorrow. I wonder if this is, being that this is the energy. Let's see what this card is. The 3 of Wands on its side, though. So this is our envisioning the future. Oh, this is obstacles. Okay, that makes sense. Okay, yeah, obstacles, delays. I feel like we're moving past this. That's what it is. Okay, so the honest message that initially came through. I want to say okay. Essentially what we have here is I feel like somebody did something to end a relationship, to break off a relationship or some kind of collaboration of some sort. We were working together, things were going well, and then all of a sudden out of nowhere, things ended, things were really like messed up. I feel like the person who ended things actually lied about where like where they saw this going, or about their feelings towards the situation. But for whatever reason, I feel like we're coming. I want to say, I still want to say our lovers are coming together, but I want to say our page is coming forward. He is being celebrated right now because he's coming forward and he is telling his honest feelings about a situation, where I feel like that he was actually very upset, after this separation, after this breakup, is what it is. I mean, that's the simplest way I can explain it. So I'm sorry if it's really drawn out. And then to finish up, I am going to be using the Wild Unknown Tarot to clarify this stuff over here because, oh gosh, I just want to know. So, if okay, um, if it's allowed, I'll say that if it's allowed. So okay, so we know our Page of Swords, is becoming a knight, and he is making a move towards something, towards what he sees his future to be like. I don't really need to clarify, but I totally want to know what's up with this Ten of Pentacles. Can I do that? Oh, very good. Oh, so it was precious. Oh, it's so precious. Okay. Oh, it's perfect. Okay. So, we do have here the energy of the sun. I mean, the sun. It's all about that clarity. It's about that joy. This is like the energy from this card is this is overwhelming. This is like my face hurts already from smiling too much. Like that's how good this is. All right. I'm totally cheesing right now. Oh, hang on. What's this? Do I need? No. Okay. Okay. I'll leave it alone. Okay. Um. Okay, so then we did get Judgment, which I'm totally excited about this. This is Judgment is all about that forgiveness, truth, clarity, personal freedom, rebirth. If this was a breakup, I do feel like that we're getting back together. Just because it's like it's that second chance, it's that second opportunity. And it's not only that though. There is a level of brightness that they want me to dictate. They're we're like they're really stressing the idea that there was this negative energy, this dark energy, and that we're like really coming out of that through this process. Like whatever this process was, whatever this Page of Swords was going through internally, we're like really coming out of that to like such an extent that it's just like the energy in this reading is very amped up, from this ascent, I want to say. And then we did get the Four of Cups, which the Four of Cups is just this longing for more. It was just, I want to say that this person, whoever this person was, this Knight of Swords now, they're really coming forward with this because they want that extra. They want the 10. They're just like, they're totally ready. They're ready for their 10. They're like, you know what? No. It's like, I know that I could be level 10 happy. So why would I want to be anything less? Like, it's going out there and it's getting it done. And it's awesome. So, super cool. Super cool. All right. Can I get some advice then? Oh, do I need anything else? Come on, guys. Interesting. Oh, okay. Okay. So with this opportunity, with this idea that we're having, I want to say it is the Ten of Pentacles idea. There was some kind of blockage, some kind of burden of some sort. that was making this seem pretty hopeless, essentially. But I did get the Son of Cups. Son of Cups came out. The Son of Cups would be the Knight of Cups. I want to say that, the Knight of Cups is somebody who's going to present this cup of love. Okay, this is what he came out with. This is his his heart. Okay, I'm sorry. This is it's in his heart. It's like this is what he wants to say. If he hasn't said it, this is what he wants to say, but he is not good about talking about his feelings. But I did get Temperance, which is a very good card, especially since we're talking about some kind of relationship. Temperance is all about doing things in moderation. This is like that balance between hot and cold, the balance between, like water and fire here to get steam. Like it has to be just right, The relationship, I want to say that whoever the Son of Cups is, whoever the Page of Swords was in the beginning, the Knight of Swords is this person. Oh boy, and then the camera froze. They're willing to cooperate in this relationship, but it's not like the way that came out was really bad. It's kind of almost they're kind of funny, so it's in a joking half joking manner, let's say. Like they're serious. They do want to cooperate, want to collaborate, want to have like that balance in the relationship. They're just being funny about the way they're saying it. But it's just like there's a strong sense of like there's a heartfelt thing here, and it doesn't want to come out. I don't know. It's like I feel it. It's like it's like a lump, like but not it. There's just like right here, right? I don't know what it is. There's an actual physical feeling that I am currently feeling associated with this Temperance card right here. So somebody might be dealing with something and being unable to word it. I feel like it's just that this knight doesn't communicate about his emotions very well. I'm getting that a very strong sense with that, and which I feel like is why any little bit of this is a victory. Any little bit of him sharing his emotions is a victory. But we did get the Ten of Cups here. So I feel like whatever this relationship is, the Ten of Cups is all about that outpour of love, that overflow of love. Like there is so much love here. It's a freaking loving abundance. This is an abundance of love, right? And I feel like that's what they feel. If they could share their feelings for you, if they could find the words, then essentially what I want to say is that they would say, hey, I love you, I want to work on this, essentially. But they're not going to, like, it. That's just the most simple way that I could possibly put it into words, but I feel like this is something that they've never actually felt to this magnitude, and that because it's so big, they're like the words for it are just lacking at this point because they don't even know what to say. They don't even know how to express that. It's just like it's almost overwhelming. Almost overwhelming. It's not completely overwhelming. Like they're not, bedridden because of their level of love here, but definitely lots of love. That's interesting. I don't know why I would say that. That was weird. Yeah. The bedridden part is weird. I don't know why that would. That's interesting. I hope that's not the case for anyone. All right. So now, can I get some advice, please? Okay. About the initial Three of Swords. That initial heartbreak, that initial inner turmoil, or it could be still an ongoing inner turmoil if this is still a thing for you. Oh, very nice. So this is landing on our Three of Wands and our Two of Wands, which is all about that setting your focus on the future that you want and then going out and getting it. Like that's it. That's what I want. That's what I'm gonna do. That's where I'm gonna go. I did get the Fool, which is all about taking that leap of faith. And the Seven of Wands, which is all about having that courage and that inner strength to stand up for yourself, to, be who you want to be, I want to say, to be the person who is like, you don't need other people to support and guide you. You are who you are and you are proud of it. And you are like standing out there. You are being the flame. You are being the guiding light. You are, I want to say, living your life to your fullest. Like you're like setting your sights on this, and really hardcore. You're just like, you know what? This is what I want to do. This is about me and what I want to do right now. And I mean, I'm sure, like, you know, when it comes to the other person, you're totally like whoever this is. You're totally still, like, yeah, let's do this as a team. This is when it's a relationship, it's the team thing. But when it's your idea, when it's about your future, when it's about what you want to happen to your personal future, then you're totally like, yeah, I'm going to go out and I'm going to get that and I'm going to get it and I'm going to, get it done. It's going to like, this is what I want. Sorry. Oh, you might not know how you're going to do it. I mean, that's a problem. I mean, but it's not a big problem, right? That I would take. Okay, if you're not sure how you're going to go about doing it, and that's gonna like set you back a bit, don't worry too much about that. Okay, don't worry too much about that. It's not like, I mean, I don't want to say don't plan. You still want to kind of plan. Like if it's your dream to go to school, then you should like look into that. Obviously, like do your research. But if it's this relationship and you're like, I want to get to the 10 of Pentacles, in this relationship, how do I go about doing that? That's not something that you can plan. That's like, okay, the best way to get to a 10 of Pentacles relationship is to, do your relationship well, like you've been thinking about, like having all that love there, having all that balance. Like just, I would take it day by day. Like try, do your best to be someone who is loving to the point where it's unconditional. Like try to be very fair. I mean, I feel like internally, I feel like you love this person enough that you're just gonna know what to do. You can't really plan on that specifically, but I don't worry about that because it's just gonna come naturally, I think. Right? So I hope that was helpful. I hope you enjoyed my reading. If you did, go ahead and give me a thumbs up. Subscribe below if you'd like to see more, and click the bell if you want to know when my next video comes out. I do post videos kind of randomly, so if I try to be on top of it, but whatever. If you click the bell, then they will tell you when the videos come out, and then you can just be like, oh, that sounds like it might be for me, and or not, whatever, do whatever you want. I'm just saying, if you click the bell, they'll tell you when it's out. So what have you got to lose, right? All right. I hope to feel your presence again soon. Bye.